Presidential election, and Governor Romney is now ahead of President Obama in just released Fox News polls this hour, 46 to 45%. He also has a 1 percentage point lead, a 1 point lead advantage over the president in favorability opinion, 52 to 51, a shift of 4 points. Our top story tonight, though, is the growing fallout from last month's terror attack in Libya and the Obama administration's conflicting statements about it. That tells you just how serious this has become. We have Fox team coverage tonight. Chief White House correspondent Ed Henry looks at the latest episode of Obama administration damage control. But we begin with Chief Intelligence correspondent Catherine Herridge on what went down today just behind me on Capitol Hill. Good evening, Catherine.
Well, thank you, Brett. Lawmakers questioned today whether the president's political agenda drove security decisions on the ground in Libya and assertions by the administration.
There was no protest. And cameras reveal that, and the State Department, the FBI, and others have that video.
The top State Department official who testified before the House Government Oversight Committee confirmed that he told lawmakers a day after this attack on the Benghazi consulate that he believed it was terrorism.
I also believed that it was because of the nature of it and the lethality of it that was a complex attack.
Yet Ambassador Kennedy staunchly defended Ambassador Susan Rice, who 5 days after the attack made the rounds on the Sunday talk shows, insisting it was a demonstration prompted by a YouTube video for an anti-Islam film that spun out of control.
If any administration official, including any career official, were on television on Sunday, September 16th, they would have said what Ambassador Rice said.
That position challenged repeatedly by a Republican who just returned from the region.
When I was in Libya, good part of the day, never once did a person ever mention a video. Never.
With at least 230 documented security incidents in the year leading up to the attack, including this IED attack on the U.S. consulate in June, lawmakers were told that Tripoli could not protect American interests.
We could not rely on the Libyan government for security, intelligence, and law enforcement help to identify emerging threats or to ask them for assistance in mitigating those threats.
Through newly released emails and testimony, one theme dominated. Official Washington was preoccupied with reducing the number of American security personnel at the consulate and replacing them with Libyan guards, even after a series of attacks on diplomats. Lieutenant Colonel Andrew Wood recently oversaw military security for the consulate.
We were the last flag flying in Benghazi. We were the last thing on their target list.
A leading Democrat suggested Congress needed to look at its own actions.
The fact is that since 2011, the House has cut embassy security by hundreds of millions of dollars below the amounts requested by the president.
90 minutes after the hearing ended in a remarkable move, Ambassador Kennedy said he would take more questions from reporters in the State Department briefing room. What seems clear tonight is that there was unhappiness at stake over Kennedy's statements, Brett.
Okay, Kathy.